Welcome back to LAYSARA Summit Kingdom version 1, the full campaign. We've already covered quite a bit, so don't hesitate to check in the video description below for the full playlist of each of the previous mission. Today we are gonna play mission 9, where we're going back to this mountain over here, which is very dry environment. There is no actually green pastures for farming, but we just in the last episode went to this mountain here, which was fully green, so we did a lot of farming there. We're selling it to the trader, and so I think we're gonna get basically buying it in this mission here. Let's restart it and see basically what I had built before. So it's a good, practice to also never leave a mountain in a bad state. So here we are again. I have bad news for you. The High Council has decided, please wait, give us a chance and we'll prove to you we're worthy of the Council's blessing. Somehow I don't see it happening. Just wait and see. Okay, so what does she want? Oh, we need to get perfume for 400 of our citizens. So as a quick recap, we have over here, the city, right? Both the lowlanders and the artisans. They are getting quite a bit of things. I need to remember we're getting them cheese from here. They're also getting the tapestry there. Then this was for the butter tea, right? We're making butter tea, but we're a bit low apparently. Okay, we're gonna check that in a second. Yeah, here it is. We're sending butter tea also for the monks there. They're actually, several of them seems to be pretty close to upgrade. So that's interesting. And then here we have some productions for my yaks. We're getting a lot of hay. And then we're sending into the hair dryer and then making compact yak breeder. Okay, we have multiple academies instead of the painted cedar. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, here we had the production. And follow it. It goes all the way over here. So this was for the painted cedars, but to sell. Right, we were selling it, getting quite a lot of revenue from it. I could maybe increase that productions to actually have finally a monastery, but we can see that later. So there is a small problem here indeed, that seems like we're missing just a bit of butter tea. And I think if I remember correctly, yes, we didn't have enough butter. I look over here, yes, we're missing a bit of butter. And in terms of these ones, they're just delivering 1 to 1, right? Because this is 6 to 6. Okay. So what we need to do is add one more. We're now low on workforce. Okay, that's not great. There is the wool too, by the way. Oh, we're not even doing anything with that wool. Huh. Probably change that. Okay. But I can send the butter here. And now at least that butter thing is fixed. I guess we're gonna want just a bit more people as well as a bit more yak. So if we do have a quick check there, we can see we are using all of these. Okay, I'm gonna need to add one more somewhere, like maybe over here. Then I need one of these, and then one of these. Yeah, okay, so you're sending the hay here, the hay is sent, and now we have enough yaks, and I need a few more people in the city. So feels like we probably want to add maybe over here, move these guys just a bit like that, up. Yep, low on tapestries. But remember, we have actually a lot of these there. Just thinking about where I'm gonna put that. I basically need a card post. Right, this is producing 4, so this is actually a 1-to-1 ratio 2. So I can potentially just put these directly there. But then I'll need to send I need a road. This. And I need to send this all the way over here, or somehow I need to move it. Maybe I move all of this there, and I just have, regardless, I need to send something here or something there, or move everything over here, but that's a bit more work, so let's just put that here for now. Let's say send this here, and that one there, and you're going here. Okay, and we just need a couple more artisans. Oh, not a lot of space left here. Unfortunately, I may need to start moving these ones back to somewhere over here. The market is really close, so maybe I just do something like this. Or I can put it here, maybe, no? No. Put it there. That's not in range just because of a couple of tiles, so let's just improve this. Still not? And one more time. Okay, so that way I have space to add more here. Good. Some people are not happy. Why? They are not in range. How is that possible? Possible because of that, okay. So what we're gonna do is probably... Let's delete this. Let's move this one here. And then move this one by one tile down. Over here. Good. Okay. Oh wait, what's happening? We need to have citizens with access to the Yak Guardian. This is this one here. Okay. That's 11 monks and 8 Yak. And who wants that? They want that. And they want that too. Okay. Not bad. I feel like before they were very close to being upgraded and now they don't seem very close anymore. What happened? Okay, anyway. So Yak Guardian, let's go. We probably need that to be... Oh, it's not bad. Yeah. Doesn't cover at the top, but maybe I put in the future one at the top too. Okay, done. So we need a few more monks and we need one more Yak. Or I can pause it now, to be honest. Oh, it was the monks that were very close. So let's actually see, can we give the monks access to that instead? Probably will need to soon also move a few more of those things out. Make some space. I'd love to put it more in the middle actually. It's not a really nice place though. Unless we expand maybe the road a bit. And then... Okay. So for now, let's just do... put it here for now. And I'm gonna move Yak Guardians. Still haven't started, I know, the actual missions or over that. But with that, I can upgrade quite a lot of these guys. So we have monks. I also have a lot of money. So I think let's do what I mentioned before, which is let's delete this. Let's put a monastery instead. And let's send this. I'm gonna sell it basically first. Not sell it, send it to the monastery first. And then we can sell our surplus, still make a bit of money. So it is, people are pretty happy. We're missing just a couple of artisan and Yak. And this is now giving us a lot of people. Which I think what we're gonna do is also start using more the yak post instead of the cart post, because I'm gonna have a lot of monks now. Like even for that one here, just use a yak post. Oh, it's a bit bigger. Okay. So let's not do that right away. Let's do it a bit later. Sorry. Sorry. I know I'm making a mess right now. Okay. So we're gonna do. Probably want to expand here in the future a bit more, to be honest. But now what we'll do is put some production on this side too, because there's nothing else here. So something like the eggs. Or actually, sorry, my bad. Probably the best is to put the yaks over there, because the yaks are pretty useless. Like they don't need to be close to anything else. So let me see if I can just get a few more. Get one there, just to get us into positive. And now we're gonna do the yak. I also need probably. That should be in range too. Almost. Yeah. So let's end that road there. Great. Cool. So I have some workforce. And so now let's make sure we move. Like basically, we're gonna want one yak post somewhere here, probably. Then we're gonna want as many as we can as these yak pastures, not yak pastures, sampa, to be in range. It needs to be in range. So this is the limit of the range. Okay. Let's see. Up, up, up. Yeah, it's not bad. So putting all of these pastures there. The reason I'm doing this is now I can send all of the barley into this thing. All of the barley can go there. So that we don't waste this barley. I know it's not a lot of barley, but it's better than nothing. So I don't want to waste it. Now let me do the rest offline, where I'm just going to send the barley there. I'm gonna send the hay into hay dryer and yak pasture, basically taking this off. And it is, we've done some fixes and we've also done the perfume. So let me show you this. We have over here increased our production of milk and butter beater. This is over here, right? We used to have only 4 of these butter tea brewers. Now we have a 5th one. So I did have to add one more herbalist. We had to also add another of these mines. We had 1 mines over here before for the salt. We now have a second one. They're delivering into this cart post, and then this delivers over there. We've had to add, more milk too, to do some more cheese. I have moved all of the eggs over here in this small corner with this yak post to deliver to the market. We don't have anything there yet. So here, yeah, I showed you that before. I did add also one more weaver to make just a bit more tapestries. We moved all of the honey. We used to have some honey over here, and we used to have also some honey over there. I've moved all of the honey in one place here, with in the middle this big yak post. So it is costing quite a lot of yak, but this way there's 2 things. One is I am only getting honey from the yellow part, meaning we get 5 honey versus we used to have some honey in the top part where we're only getting 3 for one of these. Plus on top of this, now this is delivering here, delivering there. And this is also start to use for the new perfume production. And the last thing is with this, I actually have a lot of space. You can see here there's you know, no space needed, no space needed here too. So I have a lot more space to continue expanding if we want, you know, this production. So that is great. On this side here, I'm gonna talk about it in a second. Here I didn't change anything. So yes, let's talk actually about the perfume production. So if you look over here, the perfume is there, and it may look like a pretty advanced one, but it's actually not that complex. It requires the rock crystals. So we did open a second mine here for rocks. We used to have that one there that was used for the painted cedars. Now we have this one here on top. So we're creating, as you can see over here, the rock crystal, and we do have a surplus, by the way, so that's great. We have this surplus, then these rock crystals are gonna be sent into the different perfumeries over here. We have actually 3 perfumeries, all delivering then into this yak post. With a small surplus, I have though only given it to these people. I didn't give it to the monks yet, for 2 reasons. The first one is that I would need to put that on, and second is I don't really need right now to give it to my monks because they are not ready to be upgraded, right? They still need quite a lot of things before they can be upgraded, and mostly it is about things there. Actually, they don't even want the perfume, sorry, my bad. So no point sending it to them, they don't want it. But yes, this is the perfume. So it has this perfumery that delivers here. It takes some of this rock crystal I told you about. It also takes quite a bit of honey. So we added some more honey there, and we're delivering to those 3 perfumeries. And last but not least, it requires some incense, which is something we also use from other places. And actually, for me, the best way to do it is on the top level there, because if you look at the incense maker, it will take some cedar wood and some herbs. Now the herbs is easy, regardless of where you produce it, it's always 6. So that's also easy because it's a 1-to-1. You can see 6 and 6. On the other hand, for the cedar wood, if we produce it, let me just go back to it. If we produce it in the yellow, it's only 4. If we produce it on the brown here on top, this is 8, so double the production. And this is why I actually have only 1 of these cedar groves. It goes into this carrier post, and then it is split between those 2. And so yes, then we have both of these incense makers. They go into this card post here and can be delivered there. There is actually a surplus of 6, so I could have 1 more of these. Or what we may want to do is start also using this incense. Remember, for example, in the shrine. This is, for example, in particular, probably for my monks. I'm pretty sure, yes, they want some incense. So if we have to push the monks to the next level, we'll probably do this. Now, by doing this, by providing here the perfume, I have been able already to upgrade many of these to level 3. And as you can see, many of them I could do too. I did have to also add, I think it was a bit more eggs or a bit more cheese. But basically, as you can see, we have now many of these. We can upgrade them if we want to make more population. For the artisans, it does require still a bit more. Basically, 1 prosperity thing, which could be the butter lamps, could be the ornaments. Unfortunately, the yak rice is only going to give 1, so that's not so great. And we have also the ale and the utensil only giving 1. So let's see what the next mission is before we push the artisans. That's probably our next mission. Oh, and by the way, sorry, last thing is going all the way there. So we had a bit more cheese production, eggs production there. And I did have to also expand my compact yard breeders. I added 1 more on this side here and 1 more on that side there. And we're now actually at 0 yak, so we may want to already do 1. But I don't think we really have the space, unfortunately. I mean, here I can place 1 yak, but then I have nowhere to place the rest of it. So I think this place is pretty full, unfortunately. So I think we're gonna put it somewhere else. Like maybe for now we put it there, I guess. That way I can still send that here. We're not using yet the barley fields, but it's there if we need to. Okay, and then let's put them on there. So send the hay and the hay into yak. Okay, that way we have 12 yaks. Great. Let's continue. I must admit that those cast you in a better light to have all of this perfume. Alright then, I'll convince the council to resume monetary assistance. Thank you, have a pleasant journey. What's that awful smell? It's perfume, man. Listen, it's time to use all this food we can get from a trading post now. So we do have an assistant from the capital, plus 200 now. That's great. So we're making quite a bit of money. We need to provide 600 citizens with fish. So that means we need to really buy this fish. I don't know if these guys, yeah, these guys want fish. They will want still one more prosperity thing though. So we're not going to be able to upgrade them right away. And what about the monks? The monks also want fish, okay. But they also want one more prosperity and 2 more enlightenment anyway. So I think let's indeed give it to these people here. We need obviously a yak post. And we probably wanted, not a yak post, sorry, a trading post. And if possible, can I go up? Let's put it there. Okay, so we're gonna buy the fish. Good thing is that it's not that expensive, but I probably need... Oh, we're not in range, sorry, I forgot about that. Okay, so I guess what we will do is another yak next to it. I'm going to move that, sorry, 1 second. So, okay, so that is the buying the fish, sending it to this, and then from there we can send it anywhere we want. We need 20. I don't even know if we buy 20. Can we? 17 we can at least. So that's something. And yeah, the mission with that is finished. So that's great. That's great. And that helps even more so to be able, I think, in the future to upgrade these guys. Because now they only need 1 prosperity things, at least some of them. An easy one is the yak race, except I will need more yaks basically. Let's finish and see what they say. Oh, what are these creatures you're eating? They're called fish, because you need a river for that. Every child knows you can't live in water. Maybe you're gonna repeat fairy tales about water falling from the sky. Yeah, it does. It does. Let's drop the subject. We need to provide our people with sampa. I think we can buy some, but I could potentially start also making some. Let me just put that here for now. Yes, we can buy at 16, or we can use the fact that we have some there. Right, we have 28 to start making some. Now 28 though is not gonna be a lot. Look over here with 28, we're just gonna make 12 of Tampa. It is definitely a lot less money, right? Let's be clear about that. The only thing though is then I'll need probably another yak post again though. So let's just buy for now and see how that goes. Can we try to just put it like over here so it's in range? We need a couple of artisans, but I also have so many of these guys. Let me just add a few more of these. And then, yeah, we need more yak again. So let's do one more on this side there. And still sand there, slowly but surely increasing how many we have. And then put one of these. Ah, that's not great. I thought I would have more space. Because then a bit of a waste of space there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now we need to buy. I don't know how much. I don't know how much. Let's see. We need 16. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of money. We are almost in negative. Look at this. Almost in negative. So let's continue and see what they say. Perfect. People are in love with this new food. Okay. Upgrade their houses. So we've already upgraded a lot of houses on this side. We need one more, sorry. But we should probably upgrade those ones too. And like I said, just a yak race should be enough. Right, do these people want the yak race? No, they don't. So we can try to put it on this side somewhere. Like, I think there should be fine. Or maybe here. Let's delete these two. Let's move this there. I can see many want to be upgraded already, so that's great. And yeah, there's space, you know, for a road there. Cool, so just a few in the bottom, maybe not. Now this is probably going to require increasing some food production. You can see Xampa, for example, already. But this is also really great to make more money, especially those artisans here. Those artisans, they give more money than everybody else. Okay, so yes, we need just a bit more Xampa, but we're back into great positive. We need 50 houses at level 3. We have that. We have more than that, to be honest. Okay, we need a bit more fish and a bit more Xampa. Oh, how much more? Quite a lot more. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's move on. I forget how piercing the wind is in here. I'm cold. That's a common thing on low humidity environment. Here we're even learning things. We're having fun and learning things. We stay in mines. There's no wind there. These guys understand everything. So what should we do? We should have 1,800 people with textile. I've already done that. We already have 1,000 people with textile because we're producing 21 here plus 8 there. So that's good. That's enough. That's enough. Actually, looking at my people, you can see, yeah, we have quite a lot of people. So that is some good progress. And actually, how are you doing? Oh, we're only there. I thought we were further. Let's remember to leave some fur on yak. They need warmth too. What is this magnificent creature? It's a yak. Never seen anything such beautiful. It must be a mountain spirit. Ooh. It's gorgeous. It's funny. There is a better way. We can have, you know, we have right now the compact yak breeder. We can now move to the yak utopia. This is a much more complex production chain, as you can see, but it is possible to do it. It actually requires perfume, and you bring the perfume into those yak utopias instead of bringing the hair dryer into the compact yak. So I think it's great because we're low on yak, and we do have over here the perfume. We have 6 of it, so I think that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, let me just build it a bit offline. I'm sure it's gonna take a second to bring all of those things there, or to bring the perfume there. I'll have to see and reorganize this a bit. And I have placed 2 of these yak utopias, which are basically like amusement park. Instead of putting them in very small, you know, places, right, and giving them a lot of food, we're gonna give them less food but tons of space. So it also depends on your map, right? If you have a lot of space, then this is great, because look at this. This is 72 yak for 8 fodder. So it's basically 2 of these hair dryer. So basically, you know, 2 of these is 24 yaks. This is 72. So there's way more yaks for the same amount kind of a hay, but it is a lot more space. So do keep that in mind. Now it feels like I can probably add more in the future instead of these ones, but it will also require more perfume, which is not impossible. I'm just saying right now we had a surplus of 6 perfume. We would need more if we wanted to do that. I think we can potentially leave it like this for now, and then in the future if we feel like we need more, then we'll do more. What I'll do is I will delete these ones. That way we have the space and we still have 50, 100 people, so tons. Perfect. This utopia definitely way better. Oh, the yak are happy. It's so wonderful. You must build places of worship for them. Hey, listen, we've got work to do. What? He won me over. Let's build this yak worship stuff. I don't like being told what to do. So we need to have the yak guardian. Actually, I did already do a yak guardian. The only thing is it says we need 600 people and we only have 400 apparently right now. I think it's because these guys don't care about the yak guardian. Do these ones do? No, they don't either. No, wait. No, we're talking about the yak guardian, this one here. Okay, so we can give that to those people here. Let me see. Oh, wait. We have a weather breakdown. We need 500 people inside ministerial walls. So I guess that means I need to add some more here. Let's just do that for now. That gonna be enough? Still not enough. And we were a bit low on monks, so it was a good push to increase our monks population. If you don't do those things, by the way, it's not like your game over. It's just that usually you lose a lot of money or something for some time, but you can recover. So anyway, who wants access to this yak thing? Yeah, everybody actually wants access to that yak thing. But if I give it to these guys, it will help me with that last enlightenment place. So let's do that. Done. 900 people now have access to the yak guardian, because we also had one for these guys there. And that's great. Okay, he's happy. We need to have tunnels. Once you have them, going under mountain is faster. Alright, let's give this a go. Wait, this is completely new. We didn't have that before. Tunnel entrance. Pueblo Lander. 4 yak. Upkeep of 20 is not too bad. Okay. There is a underground death risk, but it enables us to go, and I guess, all across. So let's give it a second. We basically, yeah, there is places right here, for example, right? We have those places right here that we never really used, except what was that already? This was gold, yes. We use some gold there. There's more salt here. There's more rock crystals on this side. I didn't realize. Could have gone there, by the way, because I could make more perfume here easily then. Okay, but anyway, let's put one there and see how that works. Alright, so we can send a resource here, and it will be available in another tunnel. So let's go now on the other side. Oh, there's more gold there, by the way, if I want to make more money. So let's say we want it over here, for example. Okay. Not enough space. What if I move this road one tile down? Okay, so we need to send 48 incense to the tunnel. So I am making a bit of incense there too. This requires basic stuff like this, but where do I... So maybe... Yeah, I can make it there, it's fine. So let's go, let's make more incense. Because that's pretty basic stuff, right? That needs to be made on this top level for sure. We're gonna want multiple of these. It's 48. So this is 12. We need 4 of these, okay? We're gonna need 1 of these there to send all of the cedar, and then the cedar goes across to all 4. Need a road there. Okay, and then for each of them we need 6 herbs. So we can just make the herbs 1 to 1. 1, 2, 3. Ah, shame. Okay, so you're going there. You're going here. There. Up. We are low on monks. Fine, I'll add the monks just now. We do have a lot of artisans, but I think it's still better to use a yak post. End game is yak post, it's not artisans. Oh, not in range. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so that should be 48, and then we're sending it. How do I send it through the tunnel? Here it is. We sent it to the tunnel. And so now I guess through another tunnel I can find that resource. But first let me just put a few more monks over here. And actually we may want to try to get the monks to level 3. So another Yak Guardian maybe at the bottom. Yeah, there it is. Great. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. What's the next? What now? Build a tunnel entrance whenever you want, wherever you want that resource to come out. Yeah, okay, I get that. But basically it's giving a shrine to somebody. Potentially the monks, or who else wants a shrine? These guys, they want tons of prosperity stuff. And what about these guys? These guys would be happy to get some incense to get to level 4. So maybe we do bring it here. Let's go. Shrine. It is... No, it's not shrine, sorry. No, it is shrine. And we can just put it like here in the middle. It will give it almost to everybody. So let's put shrine there. We need to deliver 14. And I can say, take this and then transport. Okay, it's not in range, so now we do need another, for example, this. Or do we have enough space? We have enough space. Oh. One of these, so we send it there, and look at this. Now we can upgrade even more. Now it says only 600 people have access to it right now. But that was also not so many. I mean, I can upgrade those houses and this continues to upgrade, but it's also probably just giving it to more people. Need to buy more tsampa and more fish. Okay, so let me see another. So the shrine is here, so maybe a shrine somewhere over here. Let's delete this guy, add one more shrine, and then we say deliver more. It is 1014 people have access to, and again cool thing is now I have some of those lowlanders at level 4, the maximum level. We do need again a few more monks. I mean, I do have only one small city of monks, so it's not that surprising, but still. Are they all level 3? Yeah, they're all level 3. Level 4 is gonna be a bit more challenging though. Anyway, let's check what they want. That's ingenious. Sending resource. This was a fixed cost. There's less carriers needed. Yep. And we don't have to worry about the weather. Okay. So he's saying we need 80 houses at level 2 for the lowlanders. Wait. I have level 4 houses. Is that the problem? He wants me, I think they want me to make basically another district, but I don't want to do that. Like, it goes against everything I've been taught in this game. You should avoid having multiple districts as much as possible. Let's see if I can. It's not in range now. That's bad. That's bad. Because now I'm gonna need to deliver, you know, the sample, for example, to 2 places instead of 1. If I put another over here, for example. That's what I don't like at all. That's what I don't like at all. Let me see. Now there's not enough eggs. It's a whole problem. It's a whole problem. If they had said another monk thing, I would have said okay. But now another one of these is a nightmare. Let's send some fish. Not this one. Fish is here. Yeah, so we need a bit more fish. I get it. Okay. So let's see. This is increasing my number of houses. It almost feels like I need to take out some of those level 4 to put more level 2. But it's counterintuitive, I feel, versus what we've done so far in the game. Okay, I need more fish and more eggs again. Money is not the problem right now, or definitely not workforce. I have tons of workforce, but still, not great. Okay, because we still need 30 more, so it's like all this space here. We should check if they are covered. Now they're not covered by this, so let's make sure we do cover them to make a bit more money. But yeah, let me reorganize this and I'll see you in a minute. And it is, as promised, basically we've added a few more things over here. We have the market, we have a yak guardian, we have a mandala, we're making sure we're also collecting money. There's only 40 donations not collected, so we're making actually a lot of money right now. We are sending 3 things over here. We're sending the fish, and this was the maximum amount. You can see we cannot go higher now, and these 44. We're sending also some eggs, so I've continued to add more eggs here, and we're sending some honey, which means we added a bit more honey there. We got to a negative number of yak, so I added 1 more perfumery over here. So instead of 3, we have 4. This was pretty easy because we still had a surplus of this crystal over here. We also had honey on site, and we had 6 incense surplus here. So I just had to send it there, and then we're sending this perfume, you know, all the way back there. I have added 2 more utopias. Instead of the 2 we had there, now we have 4. So deleted obviously what used to be there here. But yeah, now I'm pretty positive. And by the way, I should not forget to do that. That way we know we're ready to expand, potentially get even more in the future over here. But yeah, with that we have 80 lowlanders hut at level 2. I don't think they wanted us to do something like this, but that's okay. I still did it. Oh, behold, the mountain spirit has spoken. It's giving us clear instructions. I didn't really understand the instructions, so can you translate them for me, please? Do you think he speaks About another basin or perfume or what? That's exactly right. It's obvious that you are a venerable man if you understand the spirit too. Can't believe it. These poor monks. So what does he want? He wants more Yakutopia. Actually, he wants 4 of them. He wants 3 of them. I have 4. So what's the problem? I have 1 too many. I have 1 too many. We just try to delete one and see what happens. I delete this. I don't know what's happening. Why can't I finish the mission? So let me try to delete both of them. And then to rebuild one. Give it the resources. And then we need also to give it the perfume, which is over here. Okay, and now we're in negative on yak, so maybe that's the problem. So what we'll do is we'll put compact yak just there. Let's see what happens if we do that. Still not working. I don't know if I found maybe the first bug. Missing previously exported. Oh, okay. So this is the problem. They don't like that we used to export 6 of these, and now we're only exporting less, basically. But I can probably fix that. So on one side I can easily fix it by doing like this. If I put, oh, I cannot put it on top. Okay, well, I can pause this and then it will be finished, but that's not great, right? Let's actually fix it properly. So to fix it properly, we are going to move this down. Sorry, I should pause the game. We want 1 more of these. We want a road there. Yeah. Okay, and then we want this one there. But we basically want to provide just a bit more. So we need 8 cedar, so that's 1 of these. And I need to place... we're a bit low on space now. Right. Okay, I'm gonna do it quick and dirty then. We're going to put it here with part. So you're delivering that here, you're delivering that there. And then we just need 2 more die, which is this thing here. Requires 2 more rock crystals. Let's do it next to the rock crystals. So you need 2 more rock crystal, which is exactly what we have anyway. You need 2 herbs, which is very easy to do. Up. And then we just need to send these resources up to this guy. Perfect. And here we are. We have now, an export of 6 of the cedar plus using 6 over here. We are making, we could, I guess, have a 4th one if we wanted over here, or yaks, but we don't need to. The mission is finished. It is Vinland, so definitely try to make utopias. I have a big city of monks over here. I have a huge city over there, which frankly I don't really need that even, because we have 500 lowlanders. I could have just used that. And there's a lot of people that can be still upgraded if need be in our next mission. I hope you'll enjoy the next one too. Smash on the like button and I'll see you next time.